Okay, so we are on. Thank you so much again, Grace, for gracing this interview. I would say that it's an opportunity to meet you. And I know you bring a lot to the table, but we'll keep it to one topic today. And our topic is into marketing because you are working with different professionals and helping them in marketing. So the topic today is how do you help entrepreneurs with marketing tactics? So let's dive into it. I think the first important question will be for people to know who is Grace. I give it to you now.
Well, thank you always for the invite. It's a pleasure for me to be with you in this interview.
Thank you.
Who am I? I am. I'm gonna. It's a broad question, so I'm gonna start narrowing it down. First of all, I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a woman of faith. I am the founder of Ontario Small Business Network, and I am the co-owner of Huddle Space.
Okay.
That's how I introduce myself.
Okay. That's good.
In terms of my profession,
That's our second question. Why did you decide to do
second
it?
question, okay.
No, please. So I think that you are getting into it. So yeah, the second question is why did you decide to make it your profession? Yeah.
There are two tiers,
Yeah.
or maybe two categories to what I do. One of the things I do, I founded Ontario Small Business Network, and it started with I started doing web design. That's how I started at the very, very beginning. I had acquired some database development skills through my corporate experience, and I thought, why not use it and start my own business? My dad was an entrepreneur, so entrepreneurship is not new to me. Was not new to me. I was trained by my dad, and so I thought I always wanted to start my business, and I thought, well, that's the right time. Maybe now I have the skill. Let me use it. So I started doing web design, and then after a while, I started thinking of ways to find clients like any other business. And I thought, okay, since I do web design, why not create a virtual network for small business owners where they go in and create their profiles, and I can come up with ideas maybe here and there, to provide them with tools. And that's how Ontario Small Business Network started. And within 3 years, there were 700 small business owners there. So after 3 years, I thought, I have to make that active. It looks like there are people out there that are trying to start their entrepreneurial journey, and maybe I can be of help to them. Right. So I started the events. That's when I started the events, and the events grew, and people were receptive to it, and that's how Ontario Small Business Network started. The other thing that I do is when I was able to work with entrepreneurs, and I increased my circle of connections enough, I thought it's time for us to provide office solutions for small business owners. And that's when I started Huddle Space in 2017. And so now we also provide office solutions for small business owners, virtual offices and all that.
Thank you so much. I think you can see how things line up, and you have beautifully ingrained into becoming an entrepreneur, and now you're doing quite a bit of things, having your own group where there's so many entrepreneurs you are connecting with. You have your Huddle Space, virtual or co-sharing space, and you are working with these entrepreneurs in terms of supporting them in marketing strategies. So Congratulations, and I know you're doing great job. I've seen the videos.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you're welcome. So the third question is now coming to supporting these entrepreneurs, right? What are the challenges you are seeing at this moment in the industry, and how you are assisting these entrepreneurs with these challenging in marketing their businesses, especially
See,
COVID-19?
yeah, yeah. As I was growing Ontario Small Business Network, I realized the need for marketing.
Yeah.
And because of my web experience, I was able to come up with good marketing tools for small business owners.
Wow.
And what's different about my service is I do not do the actual work for them. I walk them through doing the actual work, so they get my professional expertise in there as well. So I don't just give them the tools and leave them out there. I provide them with the assistance throughout the process.
Right.
And some of the marketing tools we provide are promo videos. At OSBN, we created a business podcasting pool, and this is working really, really well. Within 4 years, we have over 5,000 downloads now.
Wow.
And it's all short business podcasts done by entrepreneurs and small business owners.
That's nice.
So that's an amazing marketing tool as well that we provide.
Yeah.
I can, I help them with their marketing strategy. I don't do it for them, they do it, but I help them through the process by providing them with the tools and the right questions for them to write it up and plan it.
Okay. So how important do you think is marketing for entrepreneurs? How important is it?
Well, marketing is very, very important because it helps get the word out, right? Now, word of mouth has proved to be one of the most effective, definitely. But in some businesses, for example, real estate like you, you need to have the face there. You need to have the presence there. People need to see you. So in order for you to put your face out there, marketing is very, very important.
Definitely. I think for all businesses, it's crucial that we get out there, because we are not a job, right? We are not sitting in office here. People are coming. We have to get out there. We have to tell people, hey, I'm there. And I think the marketing does that piece for us. So now I think the most important question our topic is, you shared briefly on what few things you do for entrepreneurs. So again, just elaborating on one or two items you do, and maybe a little bit of steps you help entrepreneurs with marketing tactics. So whether it's video or podcast, how do you help them? Like, what are some of the steps, if you can define them?
Mostly, I find small business owners struggle with web content, creating web content for themselves. And this is where I help. And the tools that I have created cater to that, right? Because they cannot do a podcast without preparing for the web content.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? They cannot create a blog without preparing some content to put in there.
Material, right?
They cannot create a promo video without providing me with the content so that I can do it for them, right? So I have to sit and we create the content together. So this is where I come handy, because I help in creating the content. You are, for example, the real estate professional. I'm not the real estate professional. I don't know the content, right? So when we sit together, we talk, I help you provide the content, and then we create the marketing tool that we want to use, effectively use for your purposes. That's an example of how I do work.
No, and definitely that clarifies. I think in any relationship there's a synergy, right?
Yes,
So if we both do not create that synergy or synergize, then I think the outcome will not be fruitful. So I think the important thing here is you're working, let's say, if you work with me, we create the synergy, we help each other, and then the outcome will be really well done, which will assist the viewers and at the same time assist the business. And then
yes,
it's a win-win situation for everyone, right?
definitely, definitely.
So thank you so much, though. That's gives us a great idea who Grace is and how do you help and work with entrepreneurs. Any final thoughts or suggestions from you before we move on?
Well, my passion is entrepreneurship. I enjoy listening to entrepreneurs. I enjoy, connecting with them, and that's what made OSVN events successful so far. Uh, my suggestion for entrepreneurs is don't be afraid to seek out help in marketing.
Yeah,
Uh, Sometimes we just think, oh, marketing is going to cost me a lot. There are
yeah,
different solutions, and you don't have to do a lot to market yourself. You
yeah.
can start step by
It's
step.
definitely right. Yeah.
You can start step by step and get yourself out, get your business out, get the word out. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think those were, I would say that's a golden nugget there as your suggestion. Once again, we are at the end. Guys, if you want to know more, please share your comments below. Thank you so much, Grace, for coming. And
Thank you for
it's a
inviting me.
pleasure always talking to you and learning something new. So thank you again, everybody, for watching. You have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again in the future.
Thank you.